Great to be here. Feast of wonderful voices and diverse and wonderful art. So, 2 poems. First is a section from a longer poem called Cairo Workbook. In the beginning, he's in Cairo, city of stretching minarets to gray sky, no blue to be found, like train, note-bending Naima. Spirit to be, light shaft to beam him clear away. In the beginning, he's in a horn city, smog, screaming hawkers selling vegetable meat, compost draped in black fly beard. He is nowhere. Not Matt Fix, North Africa, he remembers pointing to in Mrs. Ross's 3rd grade class, saying there was where he wanted to go. Fingers tracing blue-marked river, twistering spidery veins of Mrs. Ross's legs, walking towards him, grabbing his finger pointer too. Here's the land of Chaucer and Shakespeare, eyes refusing to dart away, the classroom breaking the laughter out. He wanted to say some mumbo-jumbo all his own, call it African, how he wanted to go back to beginnings. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, sometimes I feel like a motherless child, sometimes I feel like a motherless child, long a long way from home. Here he is, a grown man standing in dream, flesh, dream, wandering lost, searching for the familiar glance of a little boy, pulling a steaming bread cart in fine mesh billows of yeast-filtered nights. The boy weaves through Cairo gridlock, stand still, stop, go horn, light flash, okay to zigzag across, motorcycle, policeman, whiz, siren, undercurrent, strain, breaking over an Ellingtonian horn section. Stream of black limos glide, a flock of geese suddenly cauterizing the night sky. Nubian doorman looking like back down home brother at downtown crossing, and when he went to shake his hand there was something alien to it. He grabbed his hand in a grip of unfamiliar respect that he felt he didn't deserve, and he stumbled in broken Arabic, told him there were lots of people looked like him from where he came from, but it had a strange message from a cave lake echo so low below ground that the sound could only be heard by bats clinging to each other in the damp dark. The Nubian shook his head, nowhere to turn to, but the wisdom of the stars humming, a love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme. And the last one here is The Wizard of Oz, 1965. I'm afraid this does, unlike cassette tapes, this does bear a little bit of explanation for the young folks in the audience. When I was growing up, it was a tradition to watch The Wizard of Oz. I think it came on, it was in black and white. It came on, I think, right around Thanksgiving time on TV, so the family would always gather around to watch that. And we kind of memorized the whole movie and could quote pretty much every line, and it was something that my sisters and I loved to do on these trips cross country from Oklahoma to visit my grandparents in Pennsylvania. My dad would always drive at night because he felt there was no traffic on the road. He'd get behind these big trucks and he would smoke. He's not a smoker, but for some reason he would smoke Mario cigars. So he'd smoke these big stogies, right, with sometimes the windows up and the smoke was going in our faces, turning green as he drove down the highway. Sinclair is the name of a gas station, for those who remember, whose mascot was a brontosaurus, a green brontosaurus. And they used to, if you fill up, or they give you complimentary dinnerware and stuff like that. And another thing is S&H green stamps. Remember those? We collect green stamps. You get enough books, you could buy some patio furniture, Toro more, or something like that. Last thing you might not know is Paladin, one of my favorite TV shows. It was a Western with Richard Boone. Cool guy, all black, black hat, thin mustache, and he had this calling card with a picture of a chess piece and knight on it, and it said, "Have gun, we'll try." I thought that was the coolest thing. The Wizard of Oz, 1965 for Janet. 2 of us in the back seat of a green station wagon catapulting through Oklahoma. A field of sun-cut poppies bright as the wizard's balding pate. Then it was the balloon flung suddenly aloft, coattails, snake rope in the fray, and I don't know how it works, and bye-bye, folks, and I got them hogs to get in, and the sooner you leave Oz, the better you'll sleep, my dear. Daddy smokes fat Marios to keep him awake on the road, wheel traces, tail lights of big rigs. Only one thing I want you to do. What's that? Talk me out of it. So out of the window I follow the Cimarron's maroon river flow, threaten to throw up, sunset, blue horizon, Guthrie truck stop gas, 31 cents a gallon. 'Twas Elmira Gulch who first got my fancy. Not the floating jerseys in the pitch, nor Zeke closing Twister cellar hatch. My sister's hand swan dives into a bag of Fritos. A big oil crane dips the prairie's blackness, Sinclair, complimentary dinnerware, S&H green stamps, book, my DNA, we penny with the Savior's face. She bit her dog, eh? Oh, I'm guilty of resurrecting my childhood. But aren't we all pimple-faced, buck-toothed at the mirror, 4 eyes sliding down the nose, playing cards on bicycle spokes to make our own engines go? What makes the Hottentot so hot? Who put the ape in apricot? My mother adjusts the radio knob. It's the Beatles' Ticket to Ride. And through the twilight of car lights, I tell her that these are the season's last fireflies. The finale, the closing curtain call, the grand goodbye. All the cliches my life has been. Love is rose, apple of the eye, armadillo I once rolled over into a fire ant's mound. I'm Paladin in the back seat, calling card, clothespin gun, black Stetson and matchstick mustache. The highway's coda before me, the telephone pole that barricades me in, the mad lights that buzz their algebraic colors across the car's vinyl canopy. I roll down the window, wind blow the great west dust roar. I got a plan. I got a plan. See, to get us all out of here. Thank you.